All right, everyone. We are live on the Thursday night overview and update meeting. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to our one and only Chief Technology Officer, Chief Training Officer, our co-founder, co-owner in the business, and my dear friend, the AI sensei, Ed Garza. This guy is a marketing genius, technology genius, AI genius. In fact, he's the guy who created our very first AI system, and he has got some exciting news for you tonight. So, Ed, take it away, my friend.
Absolutely. James, thank you so much. I'll tell you what, the message is getting out to the world in regards to our new AIOS system. I know it's getting crazy even here in Nashville. We got people that are some of our teams and other people's teams here in Nashville are just going bananas over it because they see the value, right? It is a complete AI operating system that is consistently performing. I tell you what, I just am blown away at what it can do. And, that's why we do training, not just 5 days a week. We're an AI company and we have a SaaS company. If you're watching us here, let me tell you a little bit about who we are, and then we'll explain what we do. Does that sound fair? Let's get together and let's watch and let's get to learn a little bit about who we are at Momentum Tech, right? There's huge announcements tonight. And let's watch a 2-minute overview that gives you a quick idea of who we are and what you could do in our platform. This video was put together in our platform. Every single clip that you see in it, including all of the graphics in it. So let's watch.
What if everything became one system? AI promised to make business easier. Instead, it gave us another problem. Too many apps, too much chaos.
Tired from feeling overwhelmed? Let AI handle the strategy. You focus on what matters. I want a modern website.
Just tell it what you want. Your logo, your colors, your business. AI builds the rest.
The Image Studio becomes your personal art director. Create ads, web images, group images, avatar images, virtually anything that you need. Everything you need to create stunning images that stop the scroll. Meet Wow GPT, your AI partner. Plus access to today's leading AI models. One conversation, endless possibilities. I've always wanted to write a book. Every great business begins with an idea. Business books, memoirs, novels, poetry, from blank page to complete.
Then, bring imagination to life. AI Video Studio creates the movie.
SEO is fading. The future belongs to Ask Engine Optimization. Get AI ready. Get recommended. Get ahead of your competition. AEO Launchpad, powered by Momentum Tech AIOS.
Embrace new skills today or face challenges tomorrow. That's your choice.
This isn't another AI app. It's an operating system. Every studio, every engine working together. One connected ecosystem. High tech, high touch. The AI gold standard. Momentum Tech AIOS. Everything AI. One system. Momentum Tech AIOS. Welcome to the future of AI technology.
There you go. So that 2-minute video was entirely done in our AIOS system. And right here in what's called the Video Studio, or what we affectionately call the Video Grand Slam. I mean, you literally have an AI director. It's free to use in our platform. It helps you generate cinematic prompts and story planning and scene sequencing. I'm talking about high-level scenes. Maybe you want like a drone scene, or maybe you want from behind the back scene, I mean, you literally could be, a director, and it'll create up to 10, 30 scenes for you. And you just copy and paste those and put them in our text to video app in the platform. And that's a part of an ecosystem. We call it a video studio because it has text to image, text to video. It has image to video. You can do AI spokesperson videos. You can do AI twin videos, unique generated videos, cinematic videos, marketing videos, promotional videos, product demonstration videos, short form for social media. Then we have the Video Mojo app for like you want to come up with a script. And these are incredible scripts. I mean, hooks, payoffs, call to actions, descriptions. I mean, it is Mojo magic. It's great. And that's a free app to use. Now, the Video Ed app, which is AI Video Ed app, that turns long form videos into short videos. So maybe you have a long podcast, like Dr. Smiley and I did a podcast together here in Nashville, right? So, we're clipping that apart using that app right there. It edits it. Now, when it's finished, you could edit the subtitles. If you want to, you could even edit the clip. So you have a choice to, the timestamps and increase the timestamps or, decrease the timestamps. So you're in full control of that video ed. It's really, really cool stuff. I mean, and here's some other benefits of the Video Grand Slam. It is a total Grand Slam. I mean, everything you need. You get free AI voice cloning, and I would recommend going to a studio, get your voice cloned. You can create as many clones as you want to. Yeah, different tones. You got cinematic planning, you got video scripts. I mean, one idea can become a full video campaign across every platform. Our ecosystem, this Grand Slam is worth the $79 alone for me because I've been in video marketing for a long time. But on top of that, we also have what's called an image studio. It is a studio just like the video studio. I mean, you could create like any kind of image you want. AI avatars, custom AI models, product images, marketing graphics, ads, social media, event promotions, lifestyle images, group photos, unlimited avatars. Upload a picture of yourself, put yourself on the beach or in Paris or in Europe or on the beaches of Mexico or beaches of Cabo Rojo, wherever you want to be. Consistent brand imagery from ideas to image. I mean, you could do text to image, you could do image to image, and that's where everything starts, right? To create stunning videos, it starts with an image. This is our image studio. It's like your complete art director for everything you need for images. Everything you need for social media, literally, content, listicles, articles, social media, call to actions, fast. Create 30 days of social media and any type of brand voice you could imagine. Literally. And you have the Wow GPT, which embodies just about everything from Ask Ed to Ask Leo to Ask Zig to any of the other personalities. It could take on any personality you like, literally. And it could help you write copy. It could help you write posts, come up with ideas, brainstorm. It'll make you go, wow, really. If you just use it and you leverage it and you can train it and you can save conversations just like the old system. But it's a lot better and faster, and it's going to get upgrades as well. There's more upgrades that we're pushing to it. Matter of fact, we pushed an upgrade last night that you won't see, but you'll feel it. Right? So you can create just about anything you want to in the platform, social media-wise, literally. Give this to your graphic artist. Give this to your VA, and they learn how to use it. It'll save you a ton of money, right? Now, this one is our book studio, the Author Grand Slam. This one is just like mind-blowing, imaginable, beyond your imagination, really. I'm talking about, what do you want to write? Business books, memoirs, children's books, ministry faith books, lead magnets, nonfiction, authority books. On the Breakfast Lab on Tuesday, I wrote a new children's book. It's called The Gentle Meadow, 9 Acts of Love, teaching values of love, loving thy neighbor, but teaching it to kids and good, clean examples. We read it on the AI Breakfast Lab, and I think everyone on the AI Breakfast Lab felt we were in the scene, literally. It was written so well. Now, we did not forsake our genius. We definitely put our artificial intelligence to work. We put our anointed intelligence to work, and we had an atomic impact by seeing that book come to life. Cover, copy, chapters, page numbers, table of content. I mean, just everything you could, ready to publish with just a few little edits and proofing, right? Literally incredible. And you don't have to go one step at a time. It writes the entire book. I mean, literally, we went and opened up another tab, and it finished it by the time it was 50 minutes in it. It finished the book. Incredible. Plus, you create your entire audiobook in our platform with your clone voice, a special clone voice if you want to. It does them all. It does your whole chapter. So whether it's all your chapters. So if you got a 50,000 word, you don't do it one at a time. You just hit produce, and it does all of them. You could even do one chapter to start with as a sample. Make sure you like the tone and the style, right, before you go forward with the whole book. But it does everything at once. It's a game changer. It's a breakthrough. You could unearth your story super fast in our platform. And we got expert publishers all around us in our Momentum Tech family. Today, we created an incredible PowerPoint talking about what we call the OODA loop, which is observation, orientation, making a decision, and creating action, and how OODA loop is so much more efficient than linear decision making. It allows you to make quick decisions fast by observing, right? We created a whole PowerPoint for that. We even have a course AI if you need an idea to come up with your course, or a live speech you're doing, or you need some ideas about a webinar you want to do. The Course AI app that's free to use. The Deck Studio maybe costs you about $3 to create a PowerPoint and slide decks that you could edit. Take it right in PowerPoint, you could edit it. So if you're ever in a crunch and you need to develop a quick speech, or maybe you want to put together some curriculum or notes or training or lesson plans, speaking scripts, whatever you need, you can do it right here in the Course Grand Slam. The Audio Grand Slam, what do you want to create? Audiobooks. You can even create music in any language, any genre, complete music tracks, multiple genres, MP3 export. You want to create an album? Go ahead, have fun. We're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to create about 7 AI music, and we're going to create a whole album to create something really fun. And we're going to have a theme around it, right? I'm probably going to do songs for kids, like for our Gentle Meadow book series. We're going to publish our second one. So we had an album as an upsell. Now you can monetize children's book. And we can animate all the children's book characters too. Matter of fact, we animated all of our characters to tell the story because kids love watching video right in the platform. That book's coming out very soon, and I hope you guys buy it, at least the Kindle. We'll announce the details real soon. We have a back-to-school author-a-thon event. You know anybody that's written a children's book? They should participate in that. James has that link. We'll put that link in the chat for you guys. You should participate in that. What a great event. That's coming up very shortly. And we'll put that link. What a great opportunity to collaborate and meet other children's authors. I had the privilege to go meet children's authors, Jeanette and I, in Nashville. We went to an event, met about 300 children's authors, broke bread with them, had sushi and Thai food with them. Whew, incredible fellowship, incredible time, and what some brilliant people putting together great children's books that teach values, that teach principles, right? Giving guidance to our children. Like one of them I met, her name is Jody. She's called the Soldier Mom. She educates young kids about soldiers, different branches of military, right? When did they start? History, fun facts about them, so kids understand a little bit about the military. What a great idea, right? And she's a soldier herself, and she has kids, and that's why she wrote the book. She wanted to educate her kids. Now other kids are benefiting from it. What a great time we had with her. We're going to actually animate her Soldier Boy that tells the story, telling the story, because we know kids love video, right? If you want to do some research, we got research. Holy moly, we got research. The AEO Launchpad does deep research to make sure AI can find you. You put in your business information, who you are, right? The Launchpad will do live research. We actually give the agents computers, desktops in the back end of the agent platform that does the research, and we have them go to ChatGPT, we have them go to Google, we have them go to Reddit. They go search what real people are asking. What real questions are they asking? Then, once it finds all the questions that people are really asking about your business in your local market, it will actually craft up 30 questions and then ask AI, ask ChatGPT, ask Gemini, ask Perplexity, ask Claude those questions that people are asking. If you follow me now, it's going to tell you, how do you score? Right? How do you score? Can AI find you? Does it cite you? Does it give you a web link? And I can tell you, almost 100% of the people that we do a full AI Launchpad report for, they're like, wow, they go bananas, and they're opening up their paycheck. I mean, they're opening up their wallet. Yeah? Because they want to get it fixed. 97% of businesses are not AI ready. This unveils it with true competitor market analysis and an actionable roadmap to become AI ready. The good news is the studios and engines in our platform check all of this off, literally. Does it all for you. Yeah, does it all for you. And I'll share that with you in a moment. The Niche Finder is like a clarity coach. It will get you super clear, help you develop audience insights, real audience validation, market trends, pain points that they have, market demand, literally real market demand, real opportunity analysis, competitive landscape review, and gives you options to develop a full go-to-market strategy and positioning. You can find your niche, you can validate the opportunity, and you can dominate your market. I'm telling you right now, that happens like brilliant. And getting you clear. If you need clear on a go-to-market strategy for your product, for your service, for your event company, for your new service, or your new Bible study, or your new course, this Niche Finder will help you get super clear. Better research, better insights, better results, right? Our research tools are like, these are not fake, these are not hallucination reports. These are real data, real market research. Both of these are incredible. And they cost, a little bit of credits to use them because they're using real AI research that would probably take you months and thousands of dollars just to discover. The website Grand Slam solves everything and all the checkpoints of the AEO Launchpad. Anybody that joins the new system gets a free website with no build credits. You don't have to pay anything. We're investing in your business. You can build a complete website for free, one a year, and never pay hosting. But the good news is that this website checks off everything in the AEO Launch Studio. In other words, it gives you everything that you need to become AI ready without you having to know what to do. You may not know how to do all that. I would even venture to say 90% of web developers don't even know how to do that. Even our web developers don't know how to do all of it. Because AI is faster and smarter and it's able to do it. But once they see it, they say, okay, wow, that would take a long time to do. That's what they say to us, right, James? Right? What this website Grand Slam does.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that would take a lot of money. That would take a lot of time. Right? literally. And that's any website you build. You build a website in our platform, or you build a landing page. By the way, you get a landing page free every single month. We're investing in businesses, so you get a free website build once a year and one landing page a month. That's 12 landing pages. And we're paying for the hosting for you. And you're getting an AI-ready website. Yeah, literally a real AI-ready website. Literally, you can build a chatbot on there if you want to. We even have a blog engine that can connect right to it, that writes AI-ready blogs. Not just a blog you could get from ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity or Copilot. Those aren't AI-ready and cited. We have over 4 years of experience of AEO, research, data, trial and error with companies. We know AEO, Ask Engine Optimization. Matter of fact, we were involved in AEO back when all you could find online for AEO, which is Ask Engine Optimization, was American Eagle Outfitters. That's how early we were. So we put all that knowledge behind the website Grand Slam so you could benefit. And we say, you know what, we're going to put all that knowledge, which is worth thousands of dollars, and we're saying we're going to give you, Dr. Ivanka, we're going to give you, Kathy, Dennis, we're going to give you, Dr. Breakthrough, Evelyn, Mary, Steve, and anybody you know, a free website that you could build in our platform. No hosting fees ever. What a great bonus that is, man. Love it. Yep. One landing page per month. Free. Now, to give you an idea what the credit system uses, let's say you built your website and your landing page. First week you joined. And you want to build another landing page, or maybe you want to write a book. What would that cost in the credits? I'll give you an example. So you want to write a book, maybe 50, 60,000 words, a nonfiction book. Marcia, maybe you want to write a nonfiction book about why health practitioners or nurses should consider AI as a second income stream for what they're doing, their work, maybe. Okay? Maybe you want to write a book about any topic you want to. Or maybe you want to write a memoir, right? Or story book. James is writing one right now. I'm writing one right now in the platform. So I want to write a book, maybe 50, 60,000 words, and I want to build a landing page for that book. What's that going to cost me in credits? Great question. Well, I could buy $30, which is about 1,500 credits, exactly. And I'll still have credits left over after doing both of those. So that gives you an idea. Maybe for $25, you could write your entire book, 50,000, 60,000 words. You could build a landing page if you needed to pay for it, but we're giving you 12 a year, right? But say you had to pay for it, that's what you would pay for it. Okay? That gives you an idea how our credit system works. It's like 2 cents a credit to do certain things in our platform per credit. But we're still maintaining what we call the AI Gold Standard and the AI Training Standard, as well as our wholesale club, because we still are doing enterprise pricing and passing on some savings to you. We're even giving you things like a free website and hosting. And we just added domains in our platform too. You can bring over an existing domain. You can buy domains in our platform also now. Literally. And you paid like $12. Very similar to like GoDaddy. Okay? Really cool stuff. All right. The 8 AI Grand Slams. Absolutely amazing. Mind-blowing. Right? You can get all 8 of them for only $79 right now. If you're a guest here, or if you're a Momentum Tech rep and you want to upgrade, there's a reason for you to upgrade. You can become a member of our 200 AI Pioneers. We're about 50% sold out on the 200 AI Pioneers. So you want to lock yourself in, because you could. What does that mean? There's only going to be one 200 AI Pioneers member. Only 200 AI Pioneers, period. What's going to happen? Well, you join for $79, right? The first step. You become only one of the only 200 AI pioneers featured in our inaugural legacy book. It's not a contest. What you're going to get, you're going to write your story. Now we have 200AIpioneers.com that you'll go to on the third step. The second step, you create something. Write your book. Create an album. Launch your first video campaign. Create an amazing video. Create powerful images, or publish blogs, or write your book, or automate your business, or do something in the platform where you have a story, and then go to 200 AI Pioneers and share what you created, what inspired you, how much time you spent, how much money you spent. That's going to create your story, and then we're going to create your story. You upload your photo, you're going to get your photo, your LinkedIn, your city, state, your transformational story published in the book, The 200 AI Pioneers. This was my idea, nobody else's, but of course we have a support team to help us. Mike and Dr. Smiley and our corporate staff are going to be part of this. This is going to be a marketing piece that will be a legacy book that we all can share together, telling stories. And then, of course, all have some chapters in there, and Dr. Breakthrough will have some chapters in there talking about the whole concept of AI and his viewpoint, and James will have his little story in there, and right, we'll all have Dr. Smiley will have his story in there, Michael Driggers, and we'll get as many people that we can, so it's not just going to be 200 pages. It'll be a really good book with great stories of successful AI pioneers like you.
I might even want 2 pages.
That's right. How many pages? Yeah. Yeah. So how many members in your team do you want to be in this? Because I'm going to tell you right now, founding members, you get recognition to say we have a special event, which we have a couple of events coming up in October here in Nashville. And let's say we have a special event. Well, we're going to have, maybe we do, if you're a pioneer, then maybe we go have Thai and sushi together and we talk together. And only the 200 AI pioneers will be able to be there. Or maybe we go to a room and we, a round table, and we answer questions. Special events, special online events, impromptu events. Yeah, so be a part of the 200 AI pioneers. Become part of history, right? That's our invitation to you. Get back with the person that invited you here. This is a bonus. Yeah. A huge bonus. And matter of fact, some people took advantage of a bonus that we had a couple of weekends ago. I know I want to highlight these people. So let me open up my Canva and open it up on a separate window and see if I can pull these up. Here we go. Okay. Excellent. Let's share this and let's preview this. Where do I go? Let's see here.
I don't know, Ed, but I was looking through those. I didn't see one with my name on it, man. I was there.
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm teasing, of course.
I was gonna do it for you, and it's like, oh, he don't need it.
No, I'm being silly.
I did one for Christine, but I didn't get one either. I just did them.
Yeah, so these are
we need to get
our new AI certified, unique certification AI technology that went through the AI arbitrage. These are the people. Dave Manning, congratulations. Yes. Faraday, I can't pronounce the last name. Faraday, yes, congratulations. Dr. Norvell, congratulations. Yes. Great job. They went through 2 days of training. They know how to use the AIOS system, guys. They've been through everything. Joyce, again, the last name, I won't pronounce it because I'll butcher it. But congratulations.
I'll say it. Shalkowski.
There you go. Raymond Merritt, congratulations. Wilma, congratulations.
Groblier.
There you go, from South Africa. Wallace Miller, congratulations. Catherine, Nab, congratulations. Jamara Brown, congratulations. Katie Friedman from Hawaii, congratulations. Elizabeth Meigs from Texas, right? Congratulations. Frank Alio, way to go, my man. Our red-headed stepchild, right, James? Yeah,
That's right.
He went through 2 days. He stayed there. Wow.
He's
Dennis
been our
Parrott,
redheaded stepchild for about 4 years now.
that's right. Dennis Parrott, congratulations. Hayward Robinson, the third, congratulations. Evelyn Castro from Puerto Rico, congratulations. Marcia in the house, Miller, congratulations. Robbie Edmund Davis, the third, congratulations. Christine, we need to spell her name right. We didn't spell that right. We'll redo that. No, it's Deane, right?
Correct. Eane.
Yes.
You should have told me. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, there you go. We'll correct that and we'll get a new one. Yeah. Daryl Clayton, excellent. Dexy, wonderful. Dr. Joe, who was that? Amanfu? Yes. Oh, that's the guy here in Nashville.
Yes.
Okay, great. He's here. He's a doctor and a professor and a publisher here in Nashville. Yes, excellent. Jonathan Clark from Austin, welcome. Robert Peterson, congratulations. There you are, James L. Penny. You got one.
Oh, wow, I did. Hey.
Yeah, Dr. Stan Harris, you got one too. Wow, Dr. Breakthrough, fantastic. Steve Axelrod, Sandy Axelrod, Danette Cassie, Jeffrey Payne. Guys, can you believe all these people committed to 2 days to come learn the new AIOS system? They are AI pioneers, let me tell you. Robert Peterson, we got him already. Stephen Prop, there you go. If we missed anybody, let us know. We'll make that correction, but hey.
I think Steve and Shirley.
Yes.
Yeah, we need a Ed Garza and a Jeanette Garza on there too.
There you go. Well, welcome, guys. Thank you. Congratulations to all of you guys.
Did you get the answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. All right, guys. So let me show you something. Let's admit Chris here. So let me show you something that I recently built in the AI Breakfast Lab. I built this brand new site. Now, what is this site? Well, first of all, it's called MomentumTechLabs.com. We'll put that link in the chat. I'll copy that, and we'll give that to you. MomentumTechLabs.com. Now, what's on MomentumTechLabs.com? Well, Momentum Tech Labs has a couple of events that are brand new. There's that video that we just watched, number one, right? There are 4 labs that we have. We have the AI Breakfast Lab, Monday through Friday, right? Always. 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Brand new, we have the Momentum Tech Lab, which takes place on Tuesday and Thursday, starting next week at 7 p.m., right before the corporate call. Hands-on, different than the Breakfast Lab. We go deeper, build alongside the founders. We'll be there. Bring your questions, bring your project, and then leave with a plan. And the best thing to do is invite guests to these things. I'm doing a fast for, probably 2 months, because I'm going to be doing a lot of this training with James, and so is James, and so is Jeanette, and so is Christine, anybody else that's participating. Look at this also. We also have an AI prospecting lab. What is that? Well, that's for you to leverage us. Bring a prospect. Let our team demonstrate Momentum Tech AIOS. The most powerful sales tool you'll ever use, guys. Don't come here alone. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock next Wednesday. Bring them here. Bring them here. Tell them, come meet the founders. And we'll answer questions. We'll close them for you. Every Wednesday. And if that's popular, we'll do more of these. The AI Prospecting Lab. And then the Grand Slam Saturdays. Deep dive sessions. The second and fourth Saturday monthly. So the next event, and we'll put a calendar together for you guys, is going to be on the 22nd. The second and fourth Saturday. So you can reserve your seat on all of these, right? and register. You can register for the AI Breakfast Lab. That's a page for the AI Breakfast Lab. That's a page for the AI Grand Slam Saturday. That's a page for the AI Prospecting Lab. And that's the Momentum Tech Lab. We did this because we know there's people around the world that need to tune in the evening for Hawaii, for different places, right? And let me tell you guys something else. When we put the calendar on here, you know what I'm going to do for anybody that joins the AIOS system? Can you guess what I'm going to do, James?
You're going to make a button in the AOS system to put it all on their calendar?
Well, not only that, but you know what? I'm also going to give everybody that's part of the AOS system, we're going to give you this website where you can post it for free in your AIOS system.
But wait, there's more?
And there's more. You never have to pay hosting. And there's more. Anybody that registers for any of the events will automatically go into your database. How do you like that? How you like me now, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to do that. Now, we have a unique method to be able to share, okay? To be able to share this funnel only with people, okay? Only with people that are part of the AIOS system. I just built this actual calendar. Look at this. Right before you asked for a calendar, bam, you got a calendar. Now, James just called me right before. Now we got to verify. Let's make sure all this is right. There's the 2nd and 4th. That's perfect. Breakfast Lab every day. Momentum Tech, Tuesday and Wednesdays. Yes, the lab. Prospecting on Wednesdays. That's perfect. Yeah, looks like it's all right. So what happens when I click on here? Are these clickable? No, they're not. It's just a calendar, right? Perfect. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Everything about each lab. AI Breakfast Lab, Momentum Tech Lab, the time, and the links to join. Love it. Calendar questions. It built the entire page right before the call while I was talking. Okay. I told it I would like to create a literal monthly calendar that has our recurring events on it. Let me know. Let me give you a list of all the recurring events, and I just spoke into it. Don't put any forms for people to register. This is just an event calendar, and I may improve the calendar, right? And of course, if it built that entire page. And I didn't have it put it in the footer. I had it put it in. I had it in the header. I had it put it in the footer, down here. So it built it. Incredible. Now, this is the back end of the system here, right? We have just about. These are all the studios and the engines, right? I mean, you got. The book studio, which is probably my favorite thing. This is the kids' book we wrote on Tuesday at the Breakfast Lab. I mean, literally, here was the cover. Let's not change the cover. Let's look at the cover options. There was the cover. I can regenerate the cover. I can create my back cover. I can create my spine, my whole full jacket. Right? I could download the book, whether it's Word document or PDF, right? I can, in addition to downloading the book, I could get it ready for Kindle, print ready for Kindle also, right down here. Literally develops that for you also. I could add chapters before, write it myself or have AI do it, like an introduction or a foreword or a preface or a dedication or acknowledgments or copyright page or how to use this book, or maybe do a custom page like a table of contents. Just tell it, do a table contents for me, and it'll do it. That's before. And you can also do information and add pages after. Maybe you need to put like some citations. Maybe you took some data and case studies from other people. Whatever the example is, you could put it in the back end of the book. Literally. Incredible stuff. Listen, this wrote this entire chapter. I'll just read the first 3 paragraphs. The first snow of the season came softly the way a secret arrives, tiptoeing in the in while everyone was sleeping. When Bumble, who is one of the characters, he's like a bear. He's one of our characters. When Bumble woke that morning and pushed open the round little door of his den, he gasped so hard that a puff of frosty air curled up in front of his nose like a tiny cloud. Clover-filled meadow had turned white. Every blade of grass wore a sparkling coat. The pond had grown a thin, shined skin of ice at its edges. Even the friendship tree, the old oak that stood at the very heart of the meadow, had snow resting gently on each of its bare branches, like the tree itself was wearing a crown. "Oh, honeycombs," Bubble whispered, because that was what he said when something was extra wonderful. He wrapped his scarf twice around his soft, round belly, tucked a warm biscuit in his pocket just in case anyone needed a cheering up, and waddled out into the snow. He hadn't gone more than a few steps when he heard a happy shriek from across the meadow. "Snow, snow, snow!" Tippy, the rabbit, came bouncing through the white field as fast as a little cloud of snow puffed up behind her with every hop. Okay, I'm going to stop. Can you visualize this? I mean, what we saw in the Breakfast Lab, I don't know about you, but when we were reading this, we thought, wow, I could see like a grandpa or grandma reading this to their grandchildren, or, just incredible. It wrote the entire book, but it's meant to be written, together, right? Read a chapter together as a family and talk about it. And it's a subtle way of teaching the value of God's love without mentioning it, but it's teaching the value of love. That, I'm telling you guys, this book studio is like off the chart. So what happens, and I'm going to be quiet here a moment because there's some other announcements tonight, but listen, this book studio is like no other. When you write a book, you literally can say, what do you want the book to be about? What's your book title? What's your book name? How long do you want it? Right? You want it 50,000 words, 20,000 words. And we're going to add a special feature in here for like children's books also, where you write like 2,000 or 5,000 or 7,000 words. How many chapters you want? We want it in English. Like what kind of genre? You can write any kind of book you want to. Literally. Cooking, travel, fantasy, mystery, thriller, romance, history, memoir, how-to guide, self-help. Yeah? Any kind of book you could think of. Personal finance. Biographies. You name it. What's your print size? Standard 6'9", 5'5", or 5'8". What's your tone? You could choose what your tone is. Right? Who's your target audience? Any special instructions? Your bio. You want a call to action? It'll turn it into a QR code in the back of your Kindle. You could upload documents. Like if you started to write a book, right? So you could upload, like a chapter outline, or maybe you have some research, or maybe you have a lot of articles. The book will be built on it. You could do up to 3 files that you could upload here, up to 10 megabytes. That's a lot of documents. Once you upload all that, you just plan your book, and then you just 3 clicks. You plan your book, you review your chapters, and then you say, write your book. So the first click is clicking on the app. You click on the app, literally. The book studio, you fill out your information on the new book. It generates your outline. You approve it. You edit it. You work your outline. You approve it. You rock and roll. You say, boom, you click write your book, and go have a cup of coffee. And your 50,000 words or 80,000 words or 20,000 words are written. Pretty cool, Jacqueline, huh? Pretty cool, Mary, right? You could do that in our platform. And we're also going to be doing things for other people too, because we have a lot of requests. James will tell you that we're doing work for people. People are asking us, hey, can you do this for me, right? So I'll show you this one thing, and I'll let James tell you some stories of what's happening. Right here we have our beautiful flyer for our done-for-you services. Now, these are starting prices to like website solutions, right? Maybe like video production, solutions, social media marketing, content marketing, branding, and additional services also. But a lot of businesses need to become AI ready. And we announced this with our corporate team. We announced it on the Breakfast Lab. And when we announced it, we didn't realize people were like going to go bananas. And we had some people go bananas, literally. James, tell us what happened. After we started making that announcement, literally, people went bananas. I mean, one of the persons was, what, Frank?
Yeah, Frank Colson was actually the first, and he just in a matter of a day or so sold over $1,700 worth of Momentum Tech done for you services, along with monthly subscriptions. So it's not just that upfront commission. So those of you who are learning the system and aren't quite yet ready to provide the service, this is an option for you. You can just introduce people, show them what's available. And then if they buy, we'll do all the fulfillment. You'll get a commission on it. We have money that goes into the matrix to reward whoever recruited, people into the business. So everybody wins. And not only did Frank actually get the first signed deal, he's got another deal that we're getting signed tomorrow. That is 25 locations, 25 different rooftops for for an automotive retail agency. We also have real estate agencies that are coming in strong as well. So I'm going to show you, and I'll share this link with you, and Ed will give you the actually professional flyer. But these are the done for you services that we've mapped out during this particular launch here. If I can get to the right document here. This right here, Momentum Business Solutions, done for you business growth services. And we have multiple different website options where it's one landing page for only $497. We have up to 7 pages for $1297. This is, $3,400 value. Look at everything that comes with this. I'm not going to read all of this, but you can see there's a lot that comes with this. These are all AI optimized or AEO ready websites, up to 15 pages for $24.97. And right out of the box, we're paying a 30% commission on all those.
And all you have it's a monthly service, they get monthly, right? So yeah.
Any monthly services, you're going to get a monthly fee. For example, down here, especially, on the video production, these are all monthly fees right here. $14.97 a month, you'll get a 30% commission on that. $24.97 a month, 30% commission on that. This is a one-time video production, 5-minute video. Author, so there's just so many different things. And Ed will distribute the flyer to you. But we're really kind of limiting this to the people like yourself who are consistently showing up to these sessions, to the AI Breakfast Lab, or really working your business. And eventually we're going to roll it out to the entire organization. But right now, you're the leaders. You're going to get to take part of it. And imagine if you got somebody who's paying $1,000 a month for service, that's $300 a month right there, one customer. You get somebody who's paying $3,000, that's $900 a month.
And we have Marty. Marty is already putting his pipeline together. You may not know who he is, but he came to our Nashville event. This guy's the sharpest dressed man. I mean, in probably Nashville. Okay, he's retired. He worked for 3M, the tape company 3M, for 30 years as a sales representative in commercial sales. 30 years. The guy has incredible sales experience, right? But he loves our platform. He called me today. And he says, "Ed, I need James's phone number. I got a big fish here, And I said, "Okay," because he was on the Breakfast Lab and he heard about what we're doing, right? So he called James, and then James called me right afterwards. He says, "Holy cow, Ed! Are you ready for this?" So go ahead and tell him what we had a conversation with Mark. He's in his pipeline, not to boo the deal, but we don't tell him details about it. But it's a great opportunity, right? That he opened that door. And that's just one opportunity because he's a connector and you're a connector, right? All of you on
Yes.
this call are connectors. You know people that need help.
Get paid for your connections, folks, without having to close the deal. And so actually, we're meeting with a mayoral candidate for that region. I won't say which one or which region for privacy reasons, but he's got a massive marketing budget, and we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars each and every month. Hundreds of thousands of dollars each and every month for a pretty long time for this particular mayoral candidate. And then even after he or she, I'll say he or she, not to disclose who it is, happens to get into office, they want ongoing campaigns to really really just PR type campaigns that could be additional hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Now, I don't expect everybody to go out there and get one of those, but imagine if you just got one, right? Just one. Think about the difference you could make in the generational wealth of yourself and your family. It's amazing the opportunity that's available here. And it's all brought to you by the AI opportunity. And we're just right here in the beginning. So it's exciting
incredible
stuff.
Absolutely incredible. So, 'cause really, when you think about it, even a business enterprise, they may love our AIOS system, but they don't have time to do it themselves, right? Honestly, it's a natural conversation, right? So, and there's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of coffee shops, there's a lot of, we have a nail. I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow, and what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build her a website and my platform. I'll pay for it, but she's gonna give me. I'm gonna negotiate barter. I'm gonna get haircuts for life, man. Yeah, and so there's a lot of ways you could do things, right? Or just at least I'll get a year's worth. I'm gonna negotiate something in there for Jeanette and I to get like haircuts, right? Right, and she's gonna love it, right? It's a simple. She's a single mom. She's working. She's got how many kids? Three kids. She's working her tail off. So we have a heart. Jeanette and I have a heart for her to want to help her, right? She had somebody give her a retail location, James, in a really nice prominent area, rent free. All she's got to do is give a little portion of every style she does, every service to the owner. $5 for every haircut is all she has to give the owner. She got a great deal, right, from the owner. So I said, you know what? Jeanette loves going to her. She goes to her to get like a Brazilian blowout or highlights, which could cost a lot of money, right? But she said, hey, will you guys barter, build a website or a landing page where people can book? I said, well, absolutely. That's a great deal. So, think about all the stuff that you could do in the platform. There's businesses in the market that are done for our services. Yeah. Or maybe you learn how to do it. You barter like we're doing, right? So you can barter a Mexican food restaurant. How about that? That'd be cool. Yeah.
So let me ask you all a question, and be honest. If you feel like a little hesitant to reaching out to businesses and talking to them about the AI opportunity, getting AI ready, if you feel a little hesitant, which is normal, if you feel a little hesitant, you're not quite sure what to do, throw a 5 in the chat box and let us know kind of, how many of you out there are a little hesitant, maybe not ready, not really knowing where to start, that kind of thing. Throw a 5 in the chat box. I want to put a 5 in the chat box because, hey, sometimes it's a little tough for people even like me, And so what I'm going to do, we've got a couple minutes left. For those of you and thank you for those of you who are putting 5s in, I'm going to bring up our great one and only Dr. Breakthrough, because if you need a breakthrough to really take that next step, get things going, there's no one better than Dr. Breakthrough to be able to help you get through that. So Dr. Breakthrough, if you can turn your screen on so I can spotlight you, go ahead and do that, please. Because Dr. Breakthrough, I've been following him for now over 20 or about 20 years, I think, and have taken his breakthrough sessions month after month after month. He may not be available to pop up here right now.
But I can bring up Kathy. Kathy is here, and she's a networker. So she probably could tell you how to even open that door of conversation. She could tell you their businesses, and she sees them every day. All right. She owns a franchise that's in the networking space. It's called Network in Action, right? And she works with franchises, and she sees the pain points every day of businesses, right? And you know what? They do everything you do. Okay, they live just the way you do. They eat breakfast just like you and everything else. You just have conversations with people, icebreakers, right? And Kathy is probably the one that's most qualified right here in the room to even talk about that, breaking the ice in a conversation and networking, right? There are networking events online that you can go talk to people. I mean, you go to Alignable, you can go to virtual events. I think even Kathy has a virtual networking event that she hosts.
I had one today.
They had one today, right? So there's all kinds of opportunities online to go networking, even in your local town. James, you and Christine went to a local networking event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got another text today out of that event saying, "Hey, how do I get started with AI? You inspired me, And all I did is kind of tell them a little bit about what we're doing. It's like, "Oh, you inspired me. I want to get started."
Kathy, we'll let you talk a little bit about this. Yes.
Sure. Well, I say the first thing is just be interested in them and be genuine. Ask questions, find out what they're doing, find out what they're trying, find out what pain points they're having, and don't necessarily promise them anything, but say, somebody who's got a comprehensive package that can do just about everything that a small business or a family might need, and you can make an introduction that way. And it could be that you give them access to the link where they can sign up and start going to the Breakfast AI sessions, or if it's something that's a multiplier, say I talked with a person who's developing a nonprofit that's going to have outreach to military. Okay, so that's a conversation I want to have with Mr. James and Mr. Ed first, because I don't want to promise anything without making sure that what I say is in alignment with something that they're ready to take on. So,
you do it,
and then I want to make the introduction in the right way. Right. But if it's just a one-off person, and then get them to try, get them to sit through the breakfast and ask questions. Don't promise anything; just let them see it, and we can help you get your questions asked.
All right.
Great.
So
let's go.
How important? So do you promote when you're in your groups to build that relationship, they call it a one-on-one, right? They still call it that, or it's just like a discovery meeting. Let's just talk. What do you tell me about your business? I tell you about mine. Let's discover, number one, maybe we have referrals for each other. Who knows?
Yes.
Maybe you need my services. Yeah.
Today we actually went through an exercise of what I call a deep dive, where you ask a lot of different questions back and forth to get to who's your best prospect client, who's your best referral partner, somebody who serves the same sort of clients but performs a different service for them. So if you're an electrician and then you've got a plumber friend, you're basically serving the same client. So you can make introductions back and forth all the time. What pain points are you having? What problems are you trying to solve for yourself to grow your business? That's a different kind of introduction. It might be a solution provider. So there's a series of questions that we went through deeply. And then the one-to-one is after you've really gained an understanding of each other's business, then you can sync up on a one-to-one periodically and just make introductions. And then one of these days, I'd like to brainstorm with you guys just to see how we can automate some discussion or introductions or recommended introductions and speed up that process in a reasonable rate. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah. So if you're looking to break through with that, Dr. Breakthrough is one of the guys that could take you there, because you got to shift your mental a little bit, your mental thinking. Mm-hmm. Get away from the stinky thinking, right? And get away from the positive thinking, to even open your mouth and have a discussion. It's just like getting to know somebody. Like, you can start by, going to an event, just introducing yourself, going to an event, getting outside the box. If you're an introvert, look for like a speed networking event locally, right? Because that's a great way to just meet people. And there's speed networking events, maybe once a quarter. Maybe you can find one in your location. Those are really great for introverts, aren't they, Kathy?
Yeah, they're listed on Eventbrite all the time. And you mentioned Alignable. Alignable has those quick connects. So it's like a 7-minute session. You'll end up having maybe six or seven of them across an hour.
Wow.
Where you have 7 minutes with somebody. Okay, you get a feel for whether or not you want to have a second conversation. And if you do, make it happen.
That's great. Great to see you,
All right,
Dr. Breakthrough.
Dr. Breakthrough, what say you, my friend?
Hey. It's all about point and get paid. Just point. You don't have to be the deal. You just got to point them to the deal. And when you point them to the deal, then eventually what's amazing is they start thinking you are the deal. And then you got to be like me and spend the rest of your life trying to explain to them, no, I'm not the deal, right? So, but because you keep pointing and pointing and pointing, and then it's like John the Baptist. He just said, look, I'm not even worthy to tie your shoelaces, Jesus. I'm not even worthy to baptize you. So he just kept pointing to Jesus. And eventually they were like, well, Jesus said, well, who do people say that I am? He said, some say you're John the Baptist. So John, the guy who said, I'm not even worthy, all he did was point. When Jesus said, who do people say I am? They said, oh, you're John the Baptist, right? So again, you don't have to be the deal. Like you just heard, you don't have to know the answers. You just got to be able to point them. Point them to the presentation, point them to the AI breakfast lab. Just point. So if you can point, you can get paid. And so that's all you got to do. So you got to overcome that egotistical thing, especially if you're a leader, because leaders, we feel like we got to know the answers. But you don't need to know the answers. All you need to know is to point them to the people that have the answers. And sometimes even when you know the answer, act like you don't. Because again, you want to be duplicatable. So you want other people to be able to say, wait a minute, I can just do that. I can just point, right? And eventually we want to make sure we have a 24/7 presentation, which we have some videos like that. And of course, the new 2-minute little video that was made is powerful and impactful. But again, that's all we got to do is just keep it simple. KISS. Keep it super simple. You can point, you can get paid.
That's great.
Amen.
And then now we got more labs, right? Momentum Tech Labs. We not only just the AI Breakfast Lab, because people may work, they may have busy schedules, right? So that's why we're doing Momentum Tech Labs in the evenings now, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock prior to the corporate call. That's a different type of lab. It's a Momentum Tech Lab. And then we're doing a Grand Slam Saturday lab, the second and the fourth Saturday of each month. It's an AI Grand Slam lab. That's going to be like an hour and a half, like 30 minutes of questions. We have a prospecting lab on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock where you can bring prospects there. Like Dr. Breakthrough said, just point them to the labs. MomentumTechLabs.com. Point them to the labs. Let us help you answer questions. Let us help you close them. We'll do that right on the prospecting call. Literally.
All right. Well, everyone, pat yourself on the back. Oh, go ahead, Dr. Breakthrough.
Well, the philosophy is we may not have it all together, but together we have it all, right? So let's just work together as a team. You've heard it said, TEAM, team, together everyone achieves more. But with Momentum Tech, with the compensation plan, my acronym for team is together everyone accumulates money. Come on now.
Love it. Well, folks, I got to tell you, yes, we have some incredible AI software. Yes, AI, I firmly believe, will be the next greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. And yes, this is a huge opportunity, but it's really more than that. It's the community that we have here together. Because by pulling together as a community, like Dr. Breakthrough says, together everyone accumulates money, right? Together we can do so much more. So keep coming back, keep taking action. I firmly believe that not only will we see you at the top, but over the top. And if you see something here you're interested in, the opportunity or the community, get back with the person who invited you. They'll help you get started the right way. And man, that's the best way to get started.
That's great. If you know somebody that's a public children's book author, Dr. Breakthrough or Kath, if you're networking tomorrow, right, and you're online, you know somebody, you hear somebody that's a children's author, have them come register to speak. I just put the link there in the chat. It's no cost. They could come in and they could join and they could speak and have their hour of fame to talk about their children's book. It's a back to school type of event. I'll be speaking after the AI Breakfast Lab on that day. I invite you to come, all right, as well. So come and tune in. So how fun is that? So there's the link for you guys, the back to school event. You want to save the dates, October 1st and 2nd and October 22nd and 23rd if you want to be in Nashville. We'll have some details with that coming up real soon. October 1st and 2nd and October 22nd and 23rd. 2 events, breakthrough events, amazing events. I'm excited about the October 23rd event. It's Dr. Breakthrough. You'll be excited about it. It's a Seek First event right here in Nashville with Steve Miller and his team, and I'll be speaking at that event too about writing your story that God gave you. Right, your story. Maybe it's your story of how God healed you, or how the path you went to the path of in that direction. So it's a Seek First is the event on the 22nd and 23rd. And then, of course, the 1st and the 2nd of October is National Smile Celebration Day and I think it's Gandhi's birthday too. So we're going to have a great time here. Trust me, we're going to have a great time here in Nashville. We'll be sure to get those details to you real soon. If you want to connect with us, we want you here. All right? Make it a whole October month here in Nashville. All right? Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, God bless